Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our installment of Scott's Selections here for Sunday, June 20th. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a very tough loss in basketball with the Nets team total under 107.5 at minus 108 on FanDuel. The Nets had exactly 107 with 2 seconds on the clock, and KD, of course, is in that 101 situation, hit that impossible mid-range jumper, or not really mid-range, but his foot being on the line, two-pointer, which sent the game into overtime. If Durant misses that shot, we win. If he makes it, we lose, and he made the shot, which is extremely annoying, but it happens. Look for a bounce-back winner here on Sunday. And for the play of the day, we're going to be looking at baseball in a matchup between the Blue Jays and the Orioles taking place at around 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we like the Blue Jays team total over 5.5 at minus 118 on FanDuel, a time recording of 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the Blue Jays over in the spot. First of all, you got to look at the starting pitcher for Baltimore, and it's going to be none other than Matt Harvey. Now, Matt Harvey, we know, has been awful for the last couple of years, and this year has really not gotten much better. He's arguably the worst starting pitcher in the entire league. You look at his numbers, 7.76 ERA with a 1.72 whip. So he's giving up a ton of base runners and a ton of runs, and not exactly a good recipe, especially in Camden against a top 10 offense in the league. Now, you look at Harvey's recent numbers, and they have gotten even worse. Harvey has an ERA of 12+ in his last 3 outings. And if you look at his last 7 starts, he's allowed at least 5 runs in 6 of them. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, maybe Harvey's going some distance. Maybe he's allowing those 5 runs in 5+ innings, 6+ innings. And the answer is he is not. Harvey has been getting shelled and has pitched less than 4 innings in his last couple of starts. It has really not been pretty for Batman, and I do think that you'll see Matt Harvey struggle once again into this spot. Now, Toronto offensively is averaging 4.91 runs per game, which ranks tied for 7th in the league. Now, I will admit Toronto's offense was on a bit of a sputter if you look at the last couple of games before yesterday's game, and then Toronto's offense woke up. Now, Toronto's offense ended up scoring at least 1 run in each of the last 3 innings of yesterday's game, including 6 runs in the 9th, and a come-from-behind victory there against the Orioles. So Toronto's offense seems to be waking up, and they're against the worst starting pitcher, if not one of the worst starting pitchers in the league. And I do think that even if Harvey pitches decently, let's say 4 innings, 3 runs, you still got a lot of innings of Baltimore's bullpen to deal with, and that should lead to a lot more scoring chances, especially since Toronto is guaranteed 9 at-bats in this road game. But looking at Camden Yards and the hitters-friendly ballpark that it is, time to mention the actual weather report for the game. You look at the wind, and it's going to be favorable to the over. You look at the wind is blowing out to right center field at about 8 miles per hour. So you look at Harvey on the mound in Camden with the wind blowing out and Toronto being a very solid offensive team. I think Toronto probably puts up at least 4 runs over the first 4 innings of this game. I think that Toronto will probably finish with around 7 runs, maybe 6, but I do think 5.5 is too low, especially at this price. So the play today, once again, here for Sunday, June 20th, is going to be on the Blue Jays team total over 5.5 at minus 118 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.